Hey, it's Brent Boyer from Adam. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the videos, and thanks for subscribing to the YouTube channel. And if you're new here, welcome to the Adam divorce discussion. I'm an attorney and practice divorce family law exclusively, representing only men. And if you've been here before, then of course you know that, and thanks for coming back. So I want to discuss today prenuptial agreements, and I had this question where a client was looking at, well, is basically a prenup only for rich people? Are prenups only for people with lots and lots of money, and that's the only person that really would need one? And that's not the case. Prenups, prenuptial agreement really are for anybody that's getting married and has anything that they've already had, any assets, anything they've created or owned before the marriage, and is worth protecting, is worth doing a prenuptial agreement. So you're getting married and you already own your own house, or you own your own business, or you have assets, more than 10 or 20 grand in savings, retirement, whatever it might be. Those are all reasons to do a prenuptial agreement and protect your assets. So they tend to be someone who is getting married a little later in life, of course, because you need time to have accumulated some savings and some assets, and maybe own your own house or own your own business. So they tend to be second marriages, or somebody who's maybe more than just a kid right out of school, maybe somebody that's in their 30s, whatever it might be. Of course, anybody could do them, but somebody that's older or on a second marriage is going to tend to be more likely to have the need for a prenup, where they're trying to protect things and trying to set things up in the event that their marriage doesn't work out. And of course, they don't want to look at going into a marriage assuming that they're going to get divorced, but it certainly can happen, and it's something to consider for both people entering the marriage. So prenuptial agreement can be done to protect assets. You can say, well, I own this house before the marriage, so in the event things don't work out, I want this house to be mine in the event of a divorce. Or you own your own business, you're self-employed, and you're saying, well, this business really had nothing to do with my wife. I started this before I even met her, and you want to protect that business in the event of a divorce. Or maybe you're protecting a retirement account. You say, I have this retirement account, it's in my separate name, but of course, without a prenuptial agreement, I get married and then later we get divorced. Now half my retirement's going to my wife, and maybe we weren't even married that long. And so those are the concerns that you would have of why you would do a prenuptial agreement. It's basically a full disclosure prior to the marriage of what assets and liabilities both of you have, and an agreement on what's to be done with those assets and liabilities in the event that you get divorced. So that's the idea. It's not just for rich people. It's really for anybody that owns any kind of assets, has anything they need to be concerned about, anything they might want to protect. Prior to the marriage, they have the agreement signed. These agreements are definitely enforceable. They can affect what you do in a divorce. They can even come into play with estate planning. They're a consideration, at the death of one of the parties in a marriage, at the death of you or death of a spouse, they can come into consideration too. So lots of ways a prenuptial agreement can affect things in the event that you're separating, going your separate ways for whatever reason at the end of the marriage. So hopefully that helps. Wanted to just give you some insight on all of that.